Alright, welcome to this episode of my playthrough of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. We are gathering the Ursine School, the Bear School gear, upgrade diagrams, and doing a bunch of point of interest and side questing along the way. We've currently found here in Fire something, forget the name of this village. It's a very southern part of Ardskellige, and it's got the last notice board in Skellige that we have to read. So let's read it and then decide what we're going to do next. Warning! When I find the git who's been stealing or setting snares... When I find the git who's been setting snares out in the forest, I'm going to rip his guts out, wrap them around his neck, and use them to hang him on a tree. Only cowards and sluggards unworthy of Fyresdal hunt with traps. If you've no cunning to track a boar, no courage to face him eye to eye, no strength to kill him, then you don't deserve to eat his meat and wear his skin. Jonas. Your first raid. Attention, some reminders for men who will join a raid for the first time this spring. Abandon your shield and you'll be clobbered to death with it. Desert the battlefield and a stone will be hung round your neck and you'll be drowned in the open sea. Fail to slay at least one foe during the raid and you'll have to shave off your beard and mustache when you return. Tapestry embroidering. To all women skilled in weaving and embroidery, come to Herfrid's house, where every evening we weave a tapestry showing the history of our clan. It shall be hung in the common hall. Scottguard's nickname. Yesterday, young Scottguard shot a doe from 100 feet away with such force that the arrow buried in the doe's brisket up to the fletching and killed her on the spot. For this extraordinary achievement, the Council of Elders has decided to bestow upon him the nickname Red Arrow. Death of Erica. My wife Erica died in childbirth yesterday. The child is alive. She was a good, strong wife. May all in Fyresdal remember her name, Bruzy. Contract. Dragon. Ooh, a dragon. Not a wyvern. Not a forktail. A dragon. Listen careful, folk. A dragon to top all dragons, a terror straight from the Skjald's tails, has invested the lands about Fyresdal. It's 50 foot long, 100 foot tall, and can incinerate a man with fire from 100 spans off, or maybe even more. It's hard to say exactly, for no man's been anywhere near that close to the creature and escaped with his life. Yet I've faith that there's a son of Skellige brave enough to defend us from this evil by slaying the dragon. In exchange, he'll get more than a just reward. He'll have more than just a reward. He'll have the right to take the gold which, as every fool knows, those foul beasts guard in their lairs. Von, village elder. Alright, let's talk to the village elder.
Oh, a witcher. Hear about the dragon, I reckon.
Tell me about this dragon. What's it look like, for instance?
You don't know? What kind of monster slayer are ye? It's got scales, wings, claws. A dragon's a dragon. Oh, point Gavin, just go kill it, for it makes more corpses.
Let's talk about the reward. See what you're offering for this dragon. Usually get that much for a necker.
273, so my 15% would be... $40.
You're asking a few crowns too many, master.
Alright, so let's drop it down to 27.
It's a lot, but then a dragon's a lot too. So be it. Excellent.
Witchers don't usually kill dragons, but I'll look into it. You said something about victims, right?
Two brothers, Askell and Nillis, went out to hunt. Turned into prey. Wounds so horrible. Even I went weak in the knees when they brought them in. And I've seen my share of bloody harm. Been on 32 raids. from Pulvers to the mountains of...
Fascinating story, I'm sure, but I'm more interested in these wounds. Can you describe them?
Look for yourself. Family's only now preparing the boy's funeral. Their corpses still lie in their home, at the village's northern end. Treat the bodies with respect, mind ye, as tradition demands.
Talk to the victim's mother. Sure, we'll do that. But I want to go on the quest for this dude first, but I'll check out the bodies while I'm here.
Well, another come to gawk at the dragon's victims. Perhaps I should start charging for the pleasure.
Perhaps. I wouldn't pay you, though. See enough corpses in my line of work. I'm a witcher. Here because I took the contract for that dragon of yours.
Oh, forgive me. I didn't know. How can I help?
The bodies, where were they found, and want to examine their wounds. I imagine it'll let me do both.
Where were the bodies found?
In the glade past the river. The lads, they liked that place since they were tykes. They'd go there to catch hares.
Might not be easy for you, but I have to look at their injuries.
At least you asked me permission, not like the others. If it'll help you kill the beast, fine, do as you will.
That's everything for now. Thanks for your help. And I promise to avenge them. Claw marks, bite marks, but no fire damage. Interesting.
Use your Witcher senses to follow the monster's tracks to the site of the attack. Well, that's something I'm going to do later. Actually, first of all, let's take a quick look at these. So it's a level 28 contract. Not too bad. Skellige's Most Wanted. This was the one that I said I wanted to do first. So basically, just to recap, if you didn't watch last episode, there was a guy near where the Elder was. Well, you saw him as I pointed him out. And he said that there was some neckers that needed to be dealt with so the road could be cleared. Catch was, first of all, he didn't know that the guard he was talking to was Clan Drummond, or was not Clan Drummond, but it was in fact Clan on Crate. Second of all, he claimed that he was from Faro, which is this island over here, and that he said, and Geralt said, "Oh, well, you've come a long way," and he's like, "Oh, well, I was just in Svorlag," and Geralt was like, "Well, Svorlag's on Spikerog, which is up over here." So basically, the guy's claiming that he came from Faro to Svorlag to Fjersdal just for this. And then on top of that, he also didn't actually know the right name for Necker. So all in all, sounds pretty suspicious. And let's take a look at... There we go. During his time in the village of Fjersdal, Geralt learned of a contract on a monster said to have attacked a merchant and his cart. The merchant in question was very insistent that a witcher investigate the matter and kill the beast. Which is true. He refused the help of the guards and insisted on a witcher. So where does this send me? It sends me up here. Okay. But Dragon... Neckers are nothing. But Dragon is a level 28 quest, whereas Skellige's Most Wanted is a level 29 quest. You know what? I've already started investigating the dragon, so since it's the lower level one, I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to go into Skellige's Most Wanted. Depending on how long this takes, of course. So I strongly suspect that this dude's going to basically, he's going to try and ambush us. And this is a racetrack, you can tell by the flags.
Pretty weak dragon. Couldn't lift a cow. Just tore it up and left it here. Cow's blood. Might lead me to the lair. bones shattered. Fell from high up. A nest. The forktails looks like, but it's empty. No point waiting. Gotta rustle up some bait.
Talk to the village elder in Firesdal about bait. Yeah, I believe I mentioned, because when they said it was a dragon, I was like, really, they're specifying a dragon and not like a wyvern or a forktail. Which are both dragon-like, but not dragons.
So will you help with the dragon, or not?
Found your dragon's nest, but I'll need bait to kill it. A sheep, for instance.
Ah, I see. Gonna stuff it with sulfur.
Another ally of the brave little shoemaker. Now I'll manage without sulfur. Just need a sheep, unseasoned.
Fine. There's one I can give you. A bit mangy, but it'll do. Know how to get a sheep to move where you want. Gotta drive it like a sheepdog. Go at it from the left, it'll go right. Go at it from the right, it'll go...
If dogs have figured it out, think I'll manage as well.
Yeah.
How do you call a sheep? Here, sheepy sheepy? Hey sheep, come here. We got us a forktail to hunt.
Guide the sheep to the forktail's nest.
Move along. Hooah.
Looks like the sheep's name is Mia. Keep going, Mia. Ah, there's the forktail.
Finally. That stench. Gonna try and not die for a moment here. Took it out with a bolt. You died for a good cause, sheep. Rest in peace.
Take a trophy from the forktail. Well, first things first, I'm gonna go old sheepskin, there we go. Monster eye, dragon scales, forktail hide, forktail mutagen, dancer, and forktail trophy. And of course, it's automatically equipped the forktail trophy on Roach. Do I want the forktail trophy? 5% bonus experience for monsters. Sure, yeah, why not? Let's meditate first of all. Alright, so let's return to the village elder in Firesdal for my reward. That was a little bit of a challenge. But not as bad of a challenge as I thought it might be.
As if something was tearing me inside.
So will you help with the dragon, or not?
Solved your problem.
And? That it? Tell me more. Did the dragon breathe fire, spit venom?
Yeah, and it had golden scales, or it was a forktail, not a dragon. I'm an honest person.
That was no dragon. It was a forktail. Looks similar, but it's smaller, less dangerous.
Less dangerous, you say? But your reward ought to be less as well.
Listen, we agreed to a specific sum.
Aye, for a dragon. If I'd known it was some forky tail, I'd have killed it myself. That's that. There's a monster. Up comes the Witcher. Monster's gone.
So, dude's an ass, but it's not like I'm short on crowns or anything. Oh, wrong menu. And I got a level up. I'm now level 25. But these three are still locked, very interestingly to me. Alright, I'm going to see what I want to do with that ability point, and I will see you on the other side. Alright, so what I'm going to do, which might be a little bit of an odd choice, but there is a reason for it, is I'm going to go for Whirl. Whirl is, in the fast attacked tree. Next level, spinning attack that strikes all foes in the surrounding area. Maintaining the attack consumes stamina and adrenaline. Adrenaline point gain +1. Now the reason I am doing this is because there's a trophy for getting every skill in a particular tree. That's the reason why I'm doing it. So if I get Whirl and then I eventually get Crippling Strikes, I'll get the trophy. And yes, that is the actual reason why. Special attacks. To mount a special attack, you must activate the corresponding ability. Hold square to mount a special fast attack, and triangle to mount a special strong attack. But I imagine I also have to equip it first, which right now my red skills are Strength Training, which increases my strong attack damage by 25%. Muscle Memory, which increases my fast attack damage by 25%, and Undying, which has saved my butt plenty of times. So I'm not really willing to sacrifice any of them. What I might do is I might instead because I don't use the green skills like at all, I might make these red as well. We'll see. For now, I've got Whirl, and that's all that matters. But I should also choose this quest. No, not treasure hunts, Witcher contracts. Skellige's Most Wanted. Alright, let's go see what Untrustworthy McGee has planned for us.
wagon. Need to look around.
Search the site using your Witcher senses.
Must be the comrade of the fellow from Pharaoh. Odd. Looks like he died of old age, not because a necker ripped him apart.
Go figure.
Gashes like claw marks in its flanks, but it's also got lockjaw and a warped spine, like it might have died of tetanus.
What the?
That was close. Something tells me that was no accident. Better investigate.
Yeah, not sure what this guy has against Geralt or Witchers in general, but...
Furrow looks fresh. Boulder must have rolled through here. Boulder started here. Think I see some tracks. Necker tracks. Clear prints.
Well, he's creating an interesting illusion. Something tells me that he's deliberately set the Necker tracks. Either that or this is like a really special kind of Necker. Those are wolves, not Neckers. Alright. And we've got a den.
What's going on here? Come on!
Okay, well, if I'm going to be taking on more Andregas, I need to repair my sword. And an Aracas. Ah! I think that's the first time I've actually fought just a regular Aracas as opposed to like an armored Aracas or something like that. Lesser green mutagen, Aracas eyes, monster saliva, Aracas venom. Whole bunch of things to loot here. Follow the monster's tracks using your Witcher senses. There's a slight detour over here. I just want to see what's in it. If anything. Doesn't look like it.
A necker's foot, hollowed out inside like a boot. Someone lost it while running. The plot thickens.
That's gross. But sure. Geralt, just investigate it, please.
Necker paw and a human foot? Small like a child's. Clearly running.
Doesn't look like there's anything there. And the track goes this way. Track goes that way, but there's a monster over here. It's just up. So there's nothing over here.
Trail ends here. Who would think to hang drawings in a place like this? Looks like the work of a child, or someone who's damned clumsy with a quill. Huh. 2 sticks protruding above the shoulder. Think that might be me. Is that a wagon? And here's where that boulder almost crushed me. Necker tracks near the boulder. Now I know where they came from. Just wonder who actually left them. These balls on sticks are Endrigas. Guess they were supposed to finish me off. All in all, a pretty elaborate plan. And this must be the meeting place. Looks like this whole ambush was a group effort. High time I met the pranksters.
Go to the conspirators' meeting spot at night. Well, at least now we know where they got the Necker from, parts from. Yeah, I don't want to drop down here. I want to do it this way. And it's 5:30-ish p.m. Let's meditate. Till 6, sure. Does that count as night? No, doesn't look like it. What about 8?
Must be the place.
You can come out. I've seen your plan. Besides, I can hear you. One of you's wheezing like a broken bellows. Another's panting frantically like a deer caught in a trap. And the third should really take something for that throat. I'd try thyme extract. Someone care to explain what's going on here?
What's going on is that you're down there, and we're up here.
That's a situation I can fix quickly.
Litchy thingy no gob. The pounding litchy thingy swoop man.
That's right. We've caught you. You're at our mercy now, and we're none too merciful.
Oh, really? Fact is, I could just turn around and...
Hold it held. Litchy thingy gob shotkin. Wolf swoop man. I wonder why he's not already in the shrimp. You were to kill him.
What? We never said nothing about killing.
Not a thing. We were just supposed to scare him.
So Richie thingy us scary thingies. Make him no touch us. I believe you misunderstood. He's a murderer. Like the rest of them. Like the one who killed my Adalia.
Awful sorry about your wench. We all are.
A Doppler.
But this Witcher didn't kill her. And we can't very well punish him for another's crime.
He has much to answer for, too. I heard he killed a Korid in Tucson.
But he spared a golden dragon.
So what? What about Verena? The Bruxa with the fondness for blue roses from Nazaire. He showed her no mercy.
Well, this is interesting. I imagine some of those are references to the events of the previous games. I've helped monsters on many occasions. Enough of this farce, you're all as good as dead. I say we go our separate ways before someone gets hurt.
Verena killed many an innocent. I had to do something, but I've helped monsters aplenty.
Yes? Who?
I let Salma go. I spared Whamawam's life. I let a Doppler go in Novigrad. I made a deal with Fugas. I helped a Godling. Well, let's start with the Godling in Velen, because I think that was the first one I did.
I helped a Godling. 2, in fact. Johnny and Sarah.
That's true. I heard about that.
Don't make me laugh. That's not nearly enough.
I spared the troll named Whamawam, though I knew he'd killed some miners.
Holy no! Make yumma yum elfie swoop. And, yumma yum sis.
You see? He's not that bad. We should let him go.
Let him go? No! So he can track us down and butcher us.
I won't hurt you. I don't kill sentient creatures.
You lie. Every Witcher is a murderer.
I kill monsters, true. It's my job. But only when they threaten humans.
You hate us! Hate us all!
Humans hate you all. Because they don't know you. Don't know which of you are dangerous and which want to live in peace. Only Witchers stand between you and humans. We know both worlds. Protect both. We kill dangerous monsters, so the thinking ones can live in peace.
So you say now, as you stand there, scared. You know we have the upper hand.
You don't. Could have killed you all long ago if I'd wanted to.
I believe him. We should let him be.
I'm all for it. To my thinking, he's telling the truth.
Let witchy thingy go. Fools! Gullible as newborns. A just Witcher. A kind Witcher. A lying Witcher. He feigns it all. All humans lie.
Let it rest. This is not the way. You shan't bring Adalia back.
Ah! Stay here. I'll finish this alone.
Well, I don't want to fight him, but...
You will die. My Adalia.
You were right. Monsters are like men. Some are good, some are bad, and still others simply lost. That's a right shame. I was different once. Should never have let him talk us into this. Here, a little something from us, so you'll remember not all monsters are dangerous.
Thanks.
I wonder if there was a way to save them all and not kill the werewolf. werewolf hide, werewolf mutagen, and werewolf saliva. Probably something to do with who I talked about helping, and the fact that I helped them at all. But I am going to call an end to the episode here. You know the drill. Click over there. Join me next time when we see what we want to do next. See you then.